2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg and our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. Now, look at Memphis's starting group. Morant is the point, with Bane out on the wing. Jackson is out there with Wells. And it's Edey in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for Houston, running the wings, they'll go with Green and Brooks. Alperen Şengün out there with Thompson. And it's Van Vliet in at the 1 spot. And we may have a track meet, Clark, here tonight. We were just talking about this. These two teams that love to get out and run.
You know, Kevin, I love these kind of games because really I think basketball is meant to be played at a fast pace. I really do. I mean, the fans enjoy it, but the players do too. And obviously, us broadcasters like to see it up and down as well.
Morant with it. Outside, Bane. Thompson against Jackson. Good work there as it goes.
And how about the strength of Jackson there? Uses it whenever he's going up inside and fighting through the contact.
Now here's Van Vliet. And he makes good on the layup.
Yeah, that's a good way to start the game. Nice inside bucket right there.
And Morant's got the ball here for Memphis. And finished off by Morant.
How about the handles from the young fella? Give Morant credit for taking the initiative and capitalizing.
And Şengün throws it down.
You know, passes like that go a long way. Terrific teamwork.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
I had a chance to talk with the head coach, Ime Udoka. Well, of course, they're concerned about the dynamic Ja Morant. Coach told me the plan is simple. Make things as hard as they can on Ja on both ends of the floor. Make him work on defense, and by crunch time, maybe we can tire him just a little bit. Back to you guys.
Thanks so much, David. And so here is Houston following the score by Memphis. Nice shot by Thompson.
It helps that Thompson can score with either hand close to the bucket. Defenders can't force him to one side or the other.
Now here's Bane. Outside Jackson. Shot clock at 6. Here's Edey. It's rebounded by Şengün. For Houston, they've gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. And Thompson gets it to go in on the assist from Green. Thompson's got his second bucket.
Beautiful reverse using his body to shield the finish. Nicely done.
Incredible for his age. The decision-making of Şengün GA is very impressive.
So calm when he sees a double coming. Reads and reacts with ease when he's on the block or at the nail. Reminds you of a young Jokic with how he sees the game. Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with 2 hands on that stuff.
Yeah, highly efficient. Nothing extra special there. Just effective.
And Bane launches it from deep. An absolute bomb from 3-point range.
Well, Morant's acrobatics often get the attention, but his passing is also elite.
Van Vliet finds Thompson. Over Edey. And Houston again with the bucket.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Morant passes to Wells. Memphis moving that ball around. The pass to Bane. He lobs up the alley-oop pass.
Whoa, that'll wake you up.
He is such a great athlete.
No question about it. He's very comfortable in the air. Dunks like that, no problem for him.
Green against Bane. No good on the triple. And Morant's got the ball here for the Grizzlies. And he goes in for the dunk.
Oh, and look at how well he led him in there. Really, he passed him open for that deuce.
Jackson against Thompson. Grizzlies with the rebound.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
He gets it in there.
high-level passer. Even for a point guard, Morant shows the imagination.
And now the first timeout called here for the Rockets. Greg, with how explosive Ja Morant is, he has certainly taken his fair share of awkward falls.
And that's what worries you with guys like that. He's already had a number of injuries in his young career, but we all just want to see him at full health.
Van Vliet finds Brooks. Wells grabs the miss. Memphis leading by 5. Morant outside. Pass to Wells. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by Şengün. The Rockets have gone 6 of 9, shooting it well. Van Vliet looking around. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
And unafraid to challenge the heart of this defense. Van Vliet's a strong finisher for his size.
Outside, Bain. Jackson against Thompson. Tipped away. And here we go. Thompson heading to the hoop. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. That's on Jaren Jackson.
And with his movement skills, Thompson routinely catches defenders out of position.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Grizzlies.
Everything working for them inside so far, guys. Tons of high-quality shots that they're knocking down inside.
And also, they've been draining mid-range jump shots, measuring the defense well, and just taking what they give them.
First free throw is good. It's an odd stat, but what I'm going to throw out there anyway, the Memphis Grizzlies set an NBA record last season for players used in a season.
Kevin, this isn't football, right? They had 33 different guys suited up last season. That tells you how difficult it was. Constant change, hard to build chemistry, and let's face it, hard to win games.
Both shots good from the stripe. And Clark watching Amen Thompson. He is just a different kind of athlete.
He sure is, boy. Special as an athlete. And we've got some of the greatest athletes in the world across the NBA. He's smooth, he's explosive, he's fluid, well coordinated. Seems like he just kind of floats in the air. It's special to watch him do his thing.
And here's a guy that's not in coast mode. Jackson's going to give it all he has every minute he's on the floor. That's how he earns the and one.
Smith checked in for Houston. Luke Kennard, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. And Clark, the Rockets, just one of a handful of franchises to win back-to-back NBA titles.
Can you believe that, Kevin? It was roughly 30 years ago that the Rockets did that, led by Hakeem Olajuwon, perhaps the best player in the league at that time. Of course, this was while Michael Jordan was retired from the NBA the first time.
Morant, and then Morant slams it in.
Yeah, I'm amazed at Morant's ability to take contact and still stay in full control.
Rockets trail by 4. Green deciding where to go with it. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Van Vliet against Morant. Eason grabs the board.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. Here's Kennard. Off on the layup. And here are the Rockets now. Trailing by 2. To the paint. Here's Eason. And the dunk by Eason.
Outstanding distribution there. I mean, what impressive pass in the middle.
Pass to Kennard. He kicks it to Jackson. It's taken away by Smith. Takes it off the glass. And the Rockets lead by 2.
Oh, love the determination Smith showed there, refusing to let the contact alter his shot.
Clark outside. Here's Morant. Up and in for the basket. Number 4. That makes him 4 for 5 now.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Thompson against Jackson. And it's Smith finishing it off.
This is the belief Smith's teammates have in him, which is why they look for him to take that shot.
Morant surveying the D.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Passes it to Clark.
2 minutes.
No good that time. Now the Rockets with it. The pass to Eason. Now here's Van Vliet. Guarded by Morant. Van Vliet passes to Eason. Clock at 6. The dish now to Smith. Another shot. And Eason with the lay-in. Good. Eason's got 6 points.
That kind of energy and hustle on the glass usually produces good results.
Morant passes to Aldama. Jackson with the bounce pass. Green against Kennard. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. There's Jackson with the 3. And here we go. Thompson heading to the hoop. And Thompson throws it down.
And he's got rocket ship-like takeoff. Thompson can flat out fly.
Outside Jackson. 50 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the content. PA, if you look back at the Rockets' history, so many all-time greats have spent time there.
Yeah, it's an impressive list, right? Olajuwon, Moses Malone, Calvin Murphy, and Harden. Houston's well represented in the Hall of Fame.
That free throw, no good. Houston making some changes. Steven Adams, he's checked in for Jabari Smith. Whitmore comes in for Jalen Green. And Aaron Holiday's subbed in for Fred Van Vliet. The Grizzlies also changing it up. G.G. Jackson, he's checked in for Jaren Jackson. Conchar comes in for Luke Kennard. And Pippen subbed in for John Morant. That one is no good. Rockets on offense. They're on an 18-7 run. Here's Thompson. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Personal foul.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
And the first one drops. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. The Grizzlies trail by 7. Here's Jackson. It's rebounded by Houston. Eason's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Pass to Whitmore. Outside Holiday. Adams right side. Out left to the wing. Eason finds Whitmore. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
Memphis ball.
Grizzlies making a switch here.
Grizzlies. Williams.
Nine seconds left to play in the first. Pippen down low. And he drops it in from the low post.
Not an easy finish right there, but a beautiful move to give himself just enough space to get in close and knock it down.
Amen Thompson, he's feeling it tonight, and he has been the driving force for the Rockets. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Houston.
And, guys, they've done a great job feeding their bigs inside. They are just punishing the opposition in the paint.
I also like the way they've been able to penetrate. The penetration has led to some big buckets as a result.
And so here is Houston. It's a 5-point game. So on the floor to begin things for Memphis here in the second quarter. Edey out there with Jackson. Then it's Pippen. Then it's John Conchal. And it's Williams at the small forward position. Here's Pippen. And you know, Greg, we're seeing so many teams utilizing the dribble handoff.
And it really forces the defense into a bad spot, can create situations where the offense has an advantage, and then it allows you to kind of seek out the matchup.
Here's Holiday. The Grizzlies making the shot. In the corner, it's Eason. Out to Thompson. 5 on the clock. We're starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. Edey with the rebound. The Grizzlies trail by 5. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Grizzlies retired Marc Gasol's number 33 last season. You may recall he moved to Memphis in his teens, watching his older brother Powell play for the Grizz. Marc said, "I had a very unique perspective, that of a fan. When I came back as a Grizzlies player, I carried that with me." Kevin, that pride certainly showed.
Pride's a great word to use. No question, D.A. Thank you.
That's serving it up on the platter there. What a nice pass. A high percentage look was the result.
Holiday against Pippen. Holiday, the pass to Eason. Here's Adams. Goes up again, and he sinks the layup. Eason's got the lead up to 7 now for the Rockets.
And, you know, I'm not quite sure what the defense was thinking. I mean, you can't leave somebody like him uncovered.
Pippen feeling it out a bit. Pass to Jackson. Driving the lane. Passes it to Conchal. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time. Konchar's got himself going there, his first points of the game on the deep ball. Now a timeout called by Houston.
Let's give a warm welcome to your Rock City, Texas.
lineup here for Houston. So Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. Jackson, he's checked in for Gigi Jackson. Santi Aldama comes in for Vince Williams. Baines checked in for John Concha. And it's Morant in for Pippen. And Green gets it to go.
Hey, this team has great confidence in Green's ability to connect from deep. It's really about getting him quality looks.
Here's Morant. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
Boy, that time saw daylight and took advantage.
Rockets leading by 5. Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. And the basket is good. Green's got 7 points.
Excellent job by Green finishing through that contact.
Morant outside. Here's Aldama. Brooks covering.
And hard to decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop.
Tell you what, you wouldn't know they're the team trailing when they're able to pull off plays like that.
And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It goes on Dylan Brooks. The Grizzlies shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight.
For the Grizzlies, Santi Aldama, 2 shots.
Free throw good from Aldama. And both free throws good for Aldama. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Green passes to Van Vliet. Houston moving the ball around. Smith dishes to Green. Up and in for the basket. Number 4. That makes him 4 for 5 now.
He has a great feel for scoring in the painted area. Nice play by Jalen Green.
Now the pass to Bain. Back to Morant. 6 on the shot clock. Outside, Bain lets the 3 fly. And again, Memphis no good.
There's some defense for you. For someone who's as good at shooting the 3-ball as he is, you need a defender who's equally good at guarding against it.
The Grizzlies trail by 5. Greg, what's the key thing Fred VanVleet brings to this offense?
I feel like he's really a centering presence. The guys can look to him to call the play, to give them their orders, and trust that he's setting them up for success.
Here's Brooks. It's deflected, and he's able to get it back. And they pick up 2. And the Rockets lead by 5. And Morant's got the ball here for the Memphis Grizzlies. Pass to Bain. Goes back up, and it's good on the way in.
Defensively, you just can't afford to give these easy looks up. Just asking to get burned if you do.
To the middle, here's Şengün. And Şengün throws it down.
Turkish thunder. Şengün tasting the sauce up top.
Morant outside. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
Fantastic instincts there by Morant, sizing up the D and then just taking what he sees.
VanVleet against Morant. And here's Brooks inside and slammed in by Smith.
You always hear about chemistry. That's a perfect example, knowing where each other is at all times.
Van Vliet against Morant. Pass to Bain. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Smith with some nice D. Rockets leading by 5. Van Vliet outside. And the rejection by Jackson. There's Green with the 3. And the rebound by Jaren Jackson. Morant against Green. And it's Morant missing. Morant with the steal. And the rejection by Smith.
A relentless defender. Smith proving how disruptive he can be on that end.
Morant against Van Vliet. Smith on the wing. Van Vliet outside. The Rockets again can't hit.
Well, you know he wants that one back. I mean, more often than not, he'll sink that mid-range jumper.
No one covering.
Desmond Bain.
Bain's got 12 in the game.
It all started with the pass. That's what coaches love to see, ball movement.
Pass to Şengün. And the pass to Van Vliet. He feeds it to Smith. And the rejection by Jackson. And he recovers it.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
1:56 left in the first half of basketball. That ties it up. Aldama's got 6 in the quarter. Houston's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Van Vliet against Morant. They kick it out to Green. Over Bain. Grizzlies with the rebound. Jackson's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Stolen by Brooks. 4 on 3 as they bring it up. Pass to Smith. Here's Van Vliet. Guarded by Morant. Morant against Van Vliet. And Şengün is right there. He's got 6.
That is what Şengün brings this team. The ability to turn misses into makes, doing the dirty work down low.
So timeout called here. The first for Memphis. Well, Clark, we hear a lot about the antics with Brooks, but he deserves more attention for his play.
I agree, especially on the defensive end, Kevin. He's one of the top perimeter defenders in the league, and some of what his antics are flowing out of is his competitive spirit. I still think he needs to tamp down the antics because that does take away from what he does, which is lock guys up and play with great competitive spirit all the time.
Some changes for Memphis. Brandon Clark, he's checked in for Edey. Wells comes in for Santi Aldama. And Pippen subbed in for Morant. Pippen against Holiday. Pippen down low. Can't cash in from close range. Here's Eason. And the dunk by Eason.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
Now here's Jackson. 5 points in the game. Here's Clark. That's tipped, and he gets it back. Whitmore with it. Jackson on him. And Thompson throws it down.
This one has been all about Amin Thompson. A freakish athlete. When he gets rolling, there's just not much a defender can do.
Here's Bain. He's got 12. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Memphis moving that ball around. Shot clock at 5. Offline with his 3. Thompson looking for an opening. And the rejection by Jackson. And So it's Houston with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, guys. Fred, the shots were falling there. What did you do to get into a flow offensively?
Just try to play with some pace. I thought early on we got some stops out there, and then we allowed them to get to the free throw line. So I think our offense is not the problem right now. We got to lock in and get some stops. So we'll try to tighten up at halftime and see if we can get better.
Fred, thanks for your time, man. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David, for that interview. And we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball fans. What a pleasure it is to bring you into the 2K studios again. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. It was a fast pace for Houston at the outset. Their lead at one point was up to 7, and they had some real nice momentum going. Taking a look at the Rockets, Kenny, what was your impression?
It's been an aggressive approach for them at the offensive end. Getting the ball inside and getting as many points as possible close to the rim. So far, so good. They have a nice edge in the points in the paint.
And over to the big fella. Your thoughts on the Grizzlies' first half?
Whatever their game plan was defensively coming in, that needs to change. Can't let a team shoot for a percentage in the high 50s and expect to come out on top. It's on the coaches and the players to adjust.
And that's a wrap for our halftime show. The third quarter just about to get started.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. You know, Amen Thompson has been exceptional here tonight, guys.
And the way that he has helped out with the ball movement has been a difference maker early on.
And, you know, that's not a job they ask him to do very often. But in the first half, I thought he was in perfect sync with his teammates.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. At the guard positions, Van Fleet and Green. Thompson is out there with Alperen Şengün. And it's Brooks in at the 3. And that's the group in there for Ime Udoka as we begin the second half. Here's Morant, following the basket by Jalen Green. Pass to Jackson. The Rockets pull it in. And Thompson kicks to Green. Van Vliet against Bain. Floats one. And the rejection by Jackson. Now here's Bain. Passes to Jackson. Shoots over Van Vliet. It's good. And the Rocket lead is cut down now to just 6 in the basket from Jackson.
And great from deep. Jackson, no issues hitting the mid-range either. Another big who has range in the new NBA.
Thompson finds Brooks. Driving inside. Lays it up off the glass. Brooks has got the lead up to 8 now for the Rockets.
And there's a little size to Brooks, 6'7", and he can get it done against good D inside.
Here's Morant.
And I gotta say, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult when they're trailing.
But still a magnificent move to the rim.
I don't care what the score is there, fellas. That's the play we'll remember from this game, clearly.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Alperen Şengün is a weapon on the block. Coach Ime Udoka said there are not a ton of true low-post threats in the NBA nowadays. Joel Embiid, Jokic, I don't know how many others there are anymore. Alpy's had success against pretty much everybody that's guarded him. Kevin, his footwork is indeed high level.
DA totally agree. Great footwork. Moves on moves, I've always said. Here's Green. after the made shot from Desmond Bain. Green, no luck. The Grizzlies trail by 4. To the inside. And there's Jackson on the assist by Morant. Morant's got 4 assists in the game. Timeout called the Rockets. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. It's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Van Vliet passes to Brooks. Kept alive. Şengün. And Şengün throws it down.
Good to see a player going all out when the game's this tight.
You know, G.A., he knows what his job is. Patrol the offensive glass.
You know, that time I thought he did it with authority. Tremendous putback at a time when they really need it.
Here's Jackson, and the Grizzlies check on 2 more.
That is how you use the shot fake, folks.
And here's Brooks. He'll bring it up for Houston. The lead is 2. Got a piece of it. On the wing, Bain. Started by Green. Bain with the bucket.
His performance today has just been so important. What a luxury to have a guy that's that dependable.
Now here's Thompson. He's got 15. Count the basket and the foul. That's on Jaren Jackson.
We see this night in and night out. Thompson uses his size and elevation to make tough shots in the paint.
The Rockets have been successful on 3 of their 4 free throw attempts up to this point. Jabari Smith, he's jacked in for the Rockets. Memphis also making some changes. Gigi Jackson comes in for Wells. And it's Kennard in for Bain. That free throw good from Thompson. The Grizzlies trail by 3. Morant outside. Now Jackson. Hasn't made one yet. Back to Morant. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Second chance shot. Count that bucket.
Obviously, Morant has found his flow here, finding plenty of ways to create for himself.
And here's Green outside. It's in and good for his 6th field goal in 10 attempts.
A total defensive collapse. I mean, no reason to allow him that kind of space from behind the arc.
Here's Morant. 16 points for him. Fades away. 80 can't hit. Rockets leading by 4. Outside, Green. Smith inside. Kennard covering. Green dishes to Smith. Thompson inside the line. The Grizzlies pull it in. Jackson's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Feeds it to Jackson. Nice D from Brooks. Rockets have gone just a bit under 50% from the field since halftime. 5 out of 11. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
And one of these modern wings who doesn't just shoot threes. Brooks is a tough guy to cover.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Rockets.
You love how they've lived in the paint, making the defense just consistently have to collapse and still finding ways to convert.
You've also got to commend them for how they've attacked the basket. They've been aggressive. They've not settled. and have consistently gone at the rim.
And there's a flexibility to Brooks's game. He can play a specific role for you, or he can be a high-usage guy. Really depends on what a team needs from night to night.
Houston making a switch here. Adams checked in. Memphis also making some changes. Clark, he's checked in for Edey. And Santi Aldama is subbed in for Jackson. And both free throws good for Brooks. The Grizzlies trail by 6. Morant outside. Here's the pass to Aldama. The Grizzlies with another miss. Houston's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. And it's Smith that time on the assist by Thompson. Smith's got the lead up to 8 now for Houston.
And this is why you let Smith work inside. He's adept at knowing how to finish in traffic.
Now a timeout called by Memphis.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
For the Rockets, Tari Eason comes in for Dylan Brooks. And Aaron Holiday's subbed in for Jalen Green. And Memphis also making a switch. Pippen's checked in for Morant. Now, here's Clark. Still yet to score. Pippen, the pass to Jackson. 6 to shoot. Thompson against Pippen. Poked away, out of bounds. Houston takes possession. Rockets on offense. Big stretch here going 10-2. Thompson inside. Pippen on him. Thompson misses. The Grizzlies trail by 8. Kennard, the pass to Pippen. And Adams sends it back.
Adams puts every ounce of energy into his defense. He's not out there to contest shots. He's out there to reject it.
And another miss by Memphis. The Rockets have gone at a pretty good shooting pace. They're 6 of 13 from the field here in the third. Smith dishes to Holiday. Back to Smith. The feed to Adams. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. And it's a 10-point Rocket lead.
And this is where Adams has the biggest impact. The closer to the basket, the more effective he is.
Adams against Clark. Drops in the layup for 2.
That's a nice play there. Not going to miss many from there.
And it's Houston's ball. They're on a 12-4 run right now. Holiday, the pass to Eason. And he drives in, and it goes down 2 points. Eason's got 12 points in the game. The Grizzlies trail by 10. Pass to Kennard. Memphis moving that ball around. Clark, the pass to Jackson.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
It's tipped. 1:49 left to play in the third. Holiday against Kennard. Holiday, the pass to Eason. Clock at 6. Rebounded by Jackson. And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for the Grizzlies. Trailing by 10.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And you know what? He's not going to give up an easy finish at the rim. I mean, that's just against his constitution.
Now, here's Pippen. Following the miss by Jabari Smith. Jackson with it. Still scoreless.
clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
First personal foul.
Memphis shoot their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight.
At the line for the Grizzlies, Jackson, 2 shots.
That free throw missing. So for the Rockets. Green, he's checked in for Jabari Smith. And it's Whitmore in for Amen Thompson. Williams, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. Conchar comes in for Luke Kennard. And he sinks the second. Here's Houston now. They're on a 14-5 run here. Here's Holiday. High shot from 10 feet out. Holiday's got the lead up to 11 now for Houston.
Wow, he doesn't make plays like that very often. That's a nice move inside.
It's Pippen with the drive. Here's Conchar. Bangs home the trifecta. Conchar's got 6.
Could have been much better defense. I mean, you can't give this guy any room to operate.
Rockets leading by 8. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Holiday finds Easton. Back to Holiday. 5 to shoot. And G.G. Jackson is going to pick up the foul. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
3rd team foul. Substitution on the court.
We've got 13 seconds left here in the 3rd quarter. And here is Van Vliet. Launches a 3. Here's Adams. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket. Adams has got 4 points in the quarter. And so it's Houston with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. They're playing a cruising game inside, and it's working for them. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Hey, that was a high-level pass no matter what position it came from. But it does make it stand out a little more when it's made by the big fella.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. On the court for Memphis to start the 4th. Morant is the point with Bain out on the wing. Wells is out there with Jackson, and it's Clark in at center locking down the middle. Now here's Jackson. It's rebounded by Şengün. Şengün's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Van Vliet. That drops and it comes off an assist from Brooks. Brooks has got 3 assists now in this one.
Oh, tricky play by Van Vliet to beat the close coverage, slipping past there for the finish.
Now here's Bain. Nice shot by Brooks. The Grizzlies trail by 14. Bain looking around. Jackson trying to break free. Basket number 8 for him on 13 tries. That's 62% so far.
Feeling it. No doubt about it. He's definitely feeling it right now. Shooting a terrific percentage from the field.
Green. And Desmond Bain pulls it down. And so it's Bain with it. He'll bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. And Memphis turns it over again. And the Rockets making a change here. Thompson's checked in. Rockets leading by 12. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth quarter. Now here's Brooks. Defense right on him. On the wing, Green. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Thompson. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Thompson's got the lead up to 14 now for Houston.
Timing and athleticism. That's how Thompson won himself the second opportunity.
Clark outside. Now here's Wells. Brooks covering. Morant with the bucket.
And how about the catch and fire there from Morant? He's got the endless confidence in his ability.
To the left side wing. Here's Şengün. It's Clark with the rebound. The Grizzlies trail by 11. Here's Wells. Good. And the nice assist from Morant.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Hey, defense is taking a back burner, secondary on the marquee, but who doesn't love a game like this? Let's go. I like offense.
Memphis has gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight. 5 of 12. Thompson against Clark. Jackson looking around. Morant with a wide open look. And again, it's Memphis with the 3.
The adjustments they've made offensively, they're putting guys in a position now to succeed.
It's certainly been an impressive run. They finally found the right formula to break down the defense.
They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
Jabari Smith, he's checked in for Fred VanVleet. And the Grizzlies also with the sub. Edey's checked in. And that one misses. The Grizzlies trail by 8. Down low. He dents the rim with a two-handed slam. Wow.
And when you thought this fourth quarter was simply a formality, all of a sudden the offense picks up, and now we have a game.
Can't quite put my finger on it, but something gave them a jolt, and now they're knocking down everything. We've got some fireworks in store for us down the stretch.
Here's Morant following the score by Dylan Brooks. Outside, Bain. On the wing, Jackson. Lots of room. And that one is hammered home.
And when he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for them.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
And you know, those second chance opportunities can be game changing. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
And there's the call on Amen Thompson. That's foul number 2 for him. The Grizzlies trail by 6. Now here's Morant. Pass to Edey. Good. And the nice assist from Morant.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage. Never mind the layup. Come on now.
Timeout called, the Rockets. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. During the last break, got to listen in on Ime Udoka's huddle with his team. Now he wants his team to stop playing it safe. He said, we've got this lead by doing what we do, and we can keep it if we don't get too cautious. Play our game. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Basket counts. Now just a 2-point Rocket lead.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
Now, here's Thompson. Nice shot by Smith.
That is huge for him. Smith needs to get points inside to open up that perimeter game for him. And he's got the size to do both.
Morant against Thompson. Morant drives in.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Now, here's Wells. Following the miss by Dylan Brooks. Count that one.
And the D not really doing its job there. A little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint.
Here's Green. And he converts the layup.
Vital basket there. This is just the time and really just the situation when he looks to take over.
And you know that's right. I mean, he's looking to put his stamp all over this game.
Now, here's Payne. Wells in the corner. Jackson down low. Covered by Smith. Jackson misses. And so it's Smith with it. He'll bring it up for Houston. Outside, Green fires for 3. 8 for 15 with that made basket. But he's not satisfied yet.
I like when Green aggressively hunts his shot. He's a very impressive offensive player for as young as he is.
Here's Morant. Wells in the corner. Outside Jackson. Over Smith. Smith with some nice D.
Now, there's an example of good defense beating good offense.
Thompson outside. Green left side. Again, the Rockets score.
Exactly how you run the pick and roll. Green looking very comfortable and confident in these sets.
Timeout called the Grizzlies. Amen Thompson with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Yeah, he's just torching them right now. A good decision to huddle up, kind of hit the reset button and figure out how to slow his roll.
And now we present our New Balance player of the game, Amen Thompson.
And he's provided them with a major mismatch on that low block tonight. That they've been able to lean on his scoring in the paint. And if nothing else has worked, he's given them a reliable option on every possession.
And with the playoffs on the horizon, he'll be looking to stay in peak form as long as he can. Rockets on defense. 7-point differential. Morant kicks to Bane. They need this. Green with the block.
Really good to see Green engaged defensively.
Brooks the pass to Green. That one goes in. Green's got 14 points here in the second half.
And they've done some nice work as we've come down the stretch here in the final quarter.
You can feel the sense of urgency they have to get this thing closed out as soon as possible.
Oh, and just a soft touch on both ends of that pretty alley.
I got to say, when he threw the pass, I didn't know where it was going.
Neither did the defense.
Now a timeout called by Houston.
Come on, everybody. Let's get loud.
Rockets leading by 7. Now Van Vliet. And there's the drive. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
First personal foul.
And love how crafty Van Vliet is on these drives. Just daring the defense to get physical with it.
Fred Van Vliet taking 2 shots.
throw good, Van Vliet.